너로 죽어도 좋아.
In this episode of When the Stars Gossip, Gong Ryong finds himself trapped in the engine module of a spaceship, only to see Eve risking everything to save him. Despite his relief at her arrival, Gong Ryong becomes instantly worried about the peril she is putting herself in. Desperately, he waves and beckons to her, shouting for her to turn back, but Eve cannot hear him and continues her brave approach. In a heartfelt moment, Gong Ryong, overwhelmed with emotions, watches as Eve steps into the engine module. Tears fill her eyes as she stands before him, and unable to hold back his feelings, Gong Ryong rushes to embrace her. With both of them in tears, he apologizes profusely for the situation, and their emotions led to a passionate kiss. Later, the bond between them deepens further. Inside a tent, Gong Ryong notices Eve complaining about a cramp in her leg. In an attempt to comfort her, he massages her leg, which sparks an intimate connection between them. The moment escalates, leading to them sharing kisses and eventually making love both inside and outside the tent, further solidifying their growing relationship. Meanwhile, on Earth, Dong-se, who had previously cheated on Eve, observes her speaking affectionately to Gong Ryong via communication from the spaceship. The scene shakes him to his core, filling him with jealousy, anxiety, and regret as he realizes the deep connection Eve has found with Gong Ryong. In the second to the last scene, ji-eun and her late brother's wife are stunned when the captain reveals a shocking update. Gong Ryong and Commander Eve are still in space, stranded with no immediate hope of rescue. In the last scene, Gong Ryong and Eve, now running dangerously low on oxygen and heat, shares a deeply emotional conversation. Each stays in separate tent to keep what little warmth they have, but their words carry the weight of love, hope, and fear as they face an unexpected fate.